What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is TheBlueKing. I'd like to welcome each and every single one of you to the Blue Kingdom. Today I'm bringing you guys something a little different. This is something that not many people know about me, but I like to write poetry. I normally don't ever publish it or read it off to people. I think only 30 people have read my poetry, and that was in a speech class. But other than that, I normally don't produce stuff, but with all the support and confidence you guys have been giving me lately, I feel like that I can. So mind you, my vocal skills might not be the best per se because of the fact I have not had that much practice, but over time, I'm going to turn this into a weekly series or whenever I upload this video. Probably it'll be, every Tuesday night I'll upload a new slam poetry. If I have one recorded, it might be every other week. I'm not sure. But this will be something that I will do from now on, partly for me and partly for you guys. I'm going to warn this deals with a lot of, personal issues, I should say. This video is not going to be for everyone, but if you enjoy, this type of stuff, then by all means watch it. But you do have the right to voice your own opinion, so I'd like to hear what you have to say in the comment section down below. Let me know what I can do to improve, because that's something I'm always interested in learning, how I can improve my commentary, how I can improve my vocal style. So anyway, let's get right into this. Well, here goes nothing, I guess. Someone once told me that blood is thicker than water, meaning that you always put family before your friends, and under no circumstances should you ever hurt family. But what if family hurts you first? I often find myself tossed into a pool of blood, struggling to get away, struggling to resurface, struggling to fight the current. At least with water, you can swim. With water, you can resurface. With water, you can almost escape. Once I pulled myself to shore, I found myself stained and tainted by blood. I tried to wash myself off and remove the stains, but all I did was taint the water. The water became stronger, and as much as I could not fight the current, no matter how hard I scrubbed, I could not wash away the scars and bruises. All these terrible memories, you try to cleanse them with new ones, but they never go away. Brain more scarred, emotions even more broken. See, you can leave your family, but the memories made with them will never fade. Because the same blood you try to wash off, the blood you try to forget about, runs through your veins. The only way to get that blood out is through a gash you make to try and rinse out the old blood to bring in the new red cells that just replicate from the old. If you do not get what I'm saying, it is impossible to get rid of these memories, because each time you notch your arm, each time you cut your skin, it's just replicating from the old, and these memories are replicated from old memories. And as you are left lying in your bed, arm cleansing your memories, or at least attempting to, remember what brought you to this in the first place. Flashbacks flash through your head. Your brother, only 12 years old, 4 years older than you, passes away from cancer. He had so much to live for and so much to do. I often remember how much he loved boxing, to see those fighters dancing around the ring. His opponent was a champ. Nobody knew how to beat him. No matter what you try to do, you just prolong the inevitable. Round after round, blow after blow, until you finally think you knock him out. You turn around to celebrate, only to find out he sucker punches you. Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, cancer begins to celebrate your loss. Sometimes watching someone slowly die is more painful than anything you can see, knowing that someday that person you love will pass and there's nothing you can do about it. My father, someone who preferred to swim in the blue river instead of the red one, found himself drifting downstream. New tools were added to his arsenal until finally those tools that kept him alive were the very tools that killed him. The needle, his oxygen mask, the heroin, the oxygen. You see, like a diver, he inhaled the heroin and lived off of it. He injected the heroin into his veins. While a diver breathed in oxygen, he breathed in heroin. And no matter how hard you could yell, he could not hear you under the thundering rapids. No matter how hard you screamed, all you could do was watch him float down the current. Relatives give up on throwing ropes to save him. So we were left alone to watch as he slowly kills himself. He could have left that river earlier if he wanted to. He could have came back. But there comes a point down this river where this simple river turns into a thundering rapids. Other times those very relatives that threw you into the river of blood only did it hoping you would drown. My mother, a woman of 5 kids, 4 boys, 1 girl, never cared about them much. She threw the kids into the dark red river hoping they would drown, just so she could go swim in the lake. My sister, a 2-year-old sweetheart, true vision of an angel, was placed into the wrong home. I often questioned myself, how could anyone hurt anything so innocent? How could anyone hurt an angel sent straight from heaven? Angered and scared, I swore to myself I would no longer stand idle. I would no longer let anyone lay a finger on my siblings. Caring for them as if they were my own. As my older brother lay on the couch, 17 years old now, and an alcoholic, I would give up my dinner often to starve myself just so they could go to bed without stomach cramps. I would read my brothers to sleep as if somehow to give them hope that everything was okay. I would lay in bed with my sister until she fell asleep in her room. I would then tuck her in and go lay down in my own bed, cold, alone, broken and starving. I would look out the window wondering if I could fly. I asked myself, if I left, would God catch me? Or would he let me drop down to the bottomless pit of hell? That night, I got out of bed. As the sky lit up, bolts of lightning crackling down, I opened my window, looked down, and I closed my eyes and began to count, each second getting longer, each breath getting weaker. Images flashing through my head. I spun one leg out the window and took a deep breath. I looked up at the sky as if hoping for some sort of sign, some way, somehow hoping to see a welcoming light sent from my father saying, "See you soon." As the thunder crackled, the door swung open. I turned to look who it is, and I see my sister staring at me, with tears in her eyes, as if she knew what I was going to do. Only 2 years old, yet the wisest person I met. I could see the fear in her eyes. "I'm scared," she said as she ran up towards me and grabbed my leg. And just like the rain, my tears began to fall. I realize now that she saved my life that day. All the pain I have endured, she has been through it too. All the bruises, all the scars, she has them too. The broken rib from the stomping, the black eyes from the bullies, she sees the pain and makes it better. She sees me. But I have not seen her in over 4 years. Separated in our own cells like inmates in a prison, taken to better places, we lost contact. My river hits a drought as it begins to dry up. The red lake evaporating. The blue lake getting deeper. The current in my river that kept me afloat is now gone. The memories faded from her memory. The scars, the pain and agony now gone. The rolling thunder gone. All the hope gone. My sister gone. My strength gone. My hunger gone. Every single thing that makes me me is now gone. My guardian angel Teresa is now gone. Blood may be thicker than water, but how can it be thicker if it is all gone? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Once again, I know, listening through it, I know there's some parts where I messed up, but, I think that was my 7th take on the whole thing. And I really want to get this out on time, so that way I'd actually be able to get it out and actually set up a steady recording schedule for myself. But, this is normally the part of the video where I throw up a bunch of annotations and just tell you guys to go watch them. But honestly, I don't really have anything like this on the channel, except for this video. See what I did there? I just slid it in real smooth. I just slippity slided right up in them DMs. Yeah, that's how I roll, buddy. But yeah, overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Why don't you guys just let me know what I can do to improve down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to, leave a like. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time you return to the Blue Kingdom. Peace out.